Hey, welcome back to another video and let's get straight into it. Most people fail at fat loss and it's not because they don't have the right exercise program or the right nutritional program. It's because those things do not work alone. All the information is already out there, and if people implemented it, there'll be a lot more people walking around with a six-pack, a leaner physique, a snatched waist, all of the above. However, that's not the case. And after being in the industry for more than 10 years and helping clients achieve some incredible results, there is a recurring theme. There is something that I have picked up and I'm going to cover it in this video. There is a reason why most people fail at fat loss, and I'm going to cover exactly how you can fix it. So watch this video to get that insight and let's get straight into it.
I have been a fat loss coach. I've been helping clients achieve results for the last 10 years or more. So I've been in the industry. I've been working with clients from ground roots up, from one-to-one training to developing now where I support them to drop body fat and see the results they want to in as little as 90 days. So there's a lot of experience. This isn't something that I've been doing is new. This is something I've been doing continuously over a prolonged period of time. And my client results can show from it. I've helped clients, I said, lose up to 10 to 20 pounds within 90 days, feel stronger, leaner, more confident. So what's top of mind and something that keeps reoccurring through the various clients that I come through the door and see results, from the ones that see incredible, amazing progress to the ones that don't see the results that the top students, should we say, the top ones achieve. The recurring theme is building that discipline, building that structure and a routine to facilitate the results, to facilitate body fat dropping, having the system, the habits, the understanding of following a set method, following a protocol, following something that works. The best program, the best structured program, the best structured nutrition, again, will not work if you are not implementing some of those foundations, like we said, with the discipline and the structure. Because again, for example, you could have a program that has everything, but again, if life gets busy, life gets hectic, and you can't commit to that thing, what will end up happening is you just miss workouts. After you skip a couple of workouts, you're just going to give up, and then you're just going to go back to square one. Opposed to that, like an example, just going to sleep earlier. So going to sleep earlier, getting to bed, getting your stuff prepared the night before for the gym, waking up extra early to do some movement, to do some activity, to set your attentions, to double check your diary, your calendar, to make sure that you've got your nutrition ready, to have your first meal of the day before, if you've got a busy evening and afternoon, or even preparing your meals for the busy in the afternoon. So just from that, you can see how much of a difference that can make. And that's what's worked for myself and my clients, is just giving them the breathing space, just giving them the structure and routine, and helping them to understand what needs to happen at that level for you to see the results. So I really want to emphasize that point. Giving yourself, we've got ChatGPT 5 now, which is such an advanced model. You can get the best workouts, the best nutritional plan. You can get it all at the click of a finger. You can have it all that you need, but it does not make a difference, and it is not going to work if you do not sort out the other things, as I mentioned. If you do not have the right discipline, the structure, the right motivation, the right accountability to yourself. And if you need to get that from someone else, then someone else, to allow you to succeed and progress. There is so much information out there at the moment. There are so many coaches. There is ChatGPT now. There's so much information out there. And if it was that easy, if it were just down to the information, then everyone would have a six-pack and walking around and being in amazing and great shape. But essentially, the main thing that I have noticed, and the main thing that a lot of people that are not talking about, is building that structure, that routine, that discipline, building the habits and the things that are going to allow you to create a successful environment. So when you do have that program and you do have that nutrition, you're able to implement it and actually see the results and see the benefits from it. That is the thing that I've been working on for years. That is through my experience of years of working with people. That is the difference. Just to give you another example, even as I was a personal trainer, you are charging clients for an hour block session. You can even throw the nutrition in there if you want as part of it. In the early stages I did. Let's say now someone does not, sometimes a high rate is people don't even turn up to the sessions because they're busy at work, their life has got involved, they're not really feeling up for it. So they're paying for a block of 10, they're paying for whatever, and at least 4 of them, 5 of them maybe, they're not even attending those sessions because of life things, of you know, what's going on essentially. So just to show you how the model is broken of I am gonna not make any changes and just implement this into my life, just implement a program, a personal trainer, input this into my life. But I am not gonna change anything about anything else I'm doing. I'm gonna continue with it, but just implement this thing. You can see how the model is broken. You can see how, I hope I'm giving you perspective of how it's flawed in its essence. Now, that doesn't mean you overthink and you pack up all the information you need to and do all the research and have a morning routine and all of these sorts. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying and what is important is that you build over time the habits and the routines. You put your health and your fitness first and you build as you go along the routines, the habits, the things that are going to allow you to be successful and stick onto your journey and stick on to your workouts, to your nutrition, and make it work around everything. Everything else, sorry, works around that. Because again, you can't have all these different buckets, have all these different things. You have to choose. If your health and your fitness is a priority to you, these goals are important to you, you have to prioritize it and build the skills, the habits, the things that are going to allow you to succeed, the platform, the stepping stone that's going to allow you to succeed and see the results that you want to. So, that's it in essence. I've been building out the method. I've been incorporating from the years, the 10 years plus of experience working with clients, seeing the downfall, seeing what works, what doesn't work, and then implementing it for myself. Like, I was in the same situation, as I mentioned before. I was busy, I was doing clients on demand. I was having to structure my own routine, my calendar. I've been self-employed for years. And the main thing that has allowed me to succeed and see some of the best results and my clients to see the best results. If you go check out my page, you'll see my latest results. The amount of incredible results I have been able to get is from following this framework, from following this method, from following this, I was going to say the new way, but following with time and everything that's happened and with how advanced technology is getting and the easy accessibility to information, allowing clients to build the habits, the routine, the understanding of what it takes to achieve those results and then keep them for life. Keep them for life, because these are not just skills that you implement, you use, you get to the goal, then you go back to your old ways, put on the weight. No, these are the things that are going to allow you to maintain this for life, for good, and also enjoy the process at the same time. When I say discipline, routine, doesn't mean that it needs to be boring, it needs to be difficult or a struggle. When you have that structure and routine, it's the opposite. You're able to enjoy yourself more because you have more time, you feel more fulfilled, you feel more energized, you feel more productive. The list goes on just from sorting and having this thing implemented. So, really simple, I'll round it off. If you want support implementing these habits, these systems, and you want access to what I mentioned or what I've been building over the last couple of years with the experience and everything that I've been compounding, then just send me a DM on Instagram, simply with fat loss, and I'll take care of the rest. I'll go over it and I'll support you and help you through the process and show you what it looks like. So DM me now on Instagram if you'd like to have that conversation, if you want to drop body fat, if you want to drop 10 to 20 pounds in the next 90 days and then keep it for good. From what I've mentioned, then drop me that message on Instagram right now, and let's allow you to start seeing those results and start achieving the goals that you would like, the goals that my clients have been able to achieve. So drop me that message on Instagram. And also, if you would like some more support, or you just like to have a bit more of a chat about some of the stuff that I mentioned and how I implement it, then let me know. But even not, the takeaway, regardless of not, is just build some of those habits and those routines. I will go over them in other videos, but things such as, again, morning routines, setting yourself up to win for the day, going to bed earlier, having your calendar and your diary structured, having the right steps, your nutrition, your meals prepped out for you, having the right mindset, having the positive affirmations to believe in yourself that you can do this and you can achieve this and you are deserving of this. All those sorts of things that I've mentioned, practice, focus on those, and also have the program and the nutrition to combine with these things that I mentioned. That's how you'll see those results. So I'm gonna get back to my morning walk. That's 15 minutes of my time or more. I hope you found value from it. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and send it to someone if you think that they can get value from it. And I'll see you very, very soon.